Okay, welcome back to our IDC31 tournament run. Today we are playing against Makerp in the 6th and final round of Swiss before the top 8. And we will be definitely playing in the top 8 as mentioned in the last video. We're currently 5-0, so even if things don't go so well this match and we wind up 5-1, that is a lock for top 8 and probably a pretty high seed, maybe even still the top seed. Not really sure what Make is playing. It looks like they play a bunch of more aggressive decks, mid-rangey decks, Pinsir Scarab type of decks in the circuit. So yeah, let's just jump right in and see how it goes. Okay, we win the die roll. All right, I'm liking this hand a lot. I think as long as we get another nature mana, that's kind of the main thing here. Let's put gate down and go 2-3, something that's not Lucky Ball into Kirill into Lucky Ball and something else maybe. Alright, it does look like another aggressive deck. Nice. Okay, well, we kind of have to do it. Keeping Spiral Gate as a backup turn 3 plan wasn't bad, but hopefully I don't whiff on a turn 3 play here. I whiffed on a turn 3 play. Okay, I think I just passed this turn after playing mana. I think I have to put Rebirth down in case I draw a fire card I can play, maybe like Searing Wave in 2 turns or Ganta next turn or something like that. And I'm not going to start breaking shields yet. I'm not feeling comfortable enough to start giving my opponent cards. But really, would I have Spiral Gated that Poisonous Mushroom for tempo? I don't know. I don't think so. My opponent has tons of mana now. And he's going in with the Shroom. Oh, that would have been the best last turn. It's still not terrible right now. I don't think I'll be lucky balling anytime soon. I think I probably throw it down. Maybe I actually do use Surfer and Kirill this game. Although, like, if I Bronze Arm now up to 5, next turn I go to 6, and I could play Bronze Arm in the ball just to have 2 plays. But I don't think that's what I'm gonna want to be doing. And my opponent's giving me a ton of cards, so I'm gonna charge this. And attack over the Poisonous Mushroom. We lose the other Lucky Ball into mana, but I think it's okay. Alright, my opponent is now out of cards in hand. So Rebirth on Bark Whip is really strong. Allows us to get Ganta from our deck. Or Essence Elf, but I think it's going to be probably Ganta. I mean, Kirill is strong too. Our opponent chooses the order. That bricks the next 2 draws. So maybe it's Kirill now, Rebirth next turn. If I Rebirth now and I trade there, I get Ganta. Ganta can trade next turn, then I Rebirth whatever is... then I Kirill whatever is played. I think that makes more sense. Okay, so if I Kirill now, and I trade next turn, Torkon comes down, this attacks. I have to Rebirth the Torkon, and then Kirill cannot trade with Quixotic. So I have to Rebirth first. And what do I want to put in mana? Bronze Arm? We don't have any shield triggers this game. As long as our opponent doesn't draw... Okay, that was not very damaging. And actually, keeping Hulkus last turn might have been a mistake. I'm tempted to go Bronze Arm into Kirill, but if I whiff, that is a huge problem. I think the odds are pretty high that I don't whiff, but I can't though, because then I can't trade, so that's dumb. Yeah. Let's see, any other weird alternative plays? Not really, right? Opponent's gonna play Poisonous Mushroom again. And now, that was actually kind of a nice draw. I can Surfer Ganta, which gives me 3 attackers, bounces the Shroom. I'm not at risk of dying or anything this turn. Can put Bronze Arm down now. Next turn, go for Jigalzor Hulkus at 9 if I play the top card in my deck into mana. I think I can break a shield here too. Even Torkon wouldn't threaten lethal. Hulkus gives me more flexibility, but Bronze Arm gives me more consistency with the Jigalzor plus another speed attacker, because if I draw a multi, I can still potentially go for it with 8. I can just play the Bronze Arm and hope I get something from the top that is not a multi. It's kind of tough, actually. I think I'm going to keep Hulkus because I might not even wind up going for this play, but I probably will, so... Like, if I hit a Surfer here, I might not go for it next turn. Okay, okay. Threatening to lethal our opponent this turn. Lucky ball, but only 2 mana left, so yeah, nothing too threatening to my plan here. Okay, we get another Surfer, so, I mean, we could bounce, but I'm still worried about now the Bark Whips are in the deck, so there's a lot of mana there, and I could just die to that. I'm not really a fan of that, so I think I just go for, hopefully there's no bounce on Jigalzor, play this down, and play my stuff, and hope my stuff is good enough. There's no fire removal, so I'll attack with the more expensive one. Okay, but both of these can attack, so we're good to go. Wow, if I had gone in the other order, that would have been terrible. And usually I do go in that order. Sometimes lucky, right? Sometimes lucky. Okay, our opponent's on the play. Now that we know it's an aggressive deck, it's kind of scary. Now we can put Bronze Arm down. Quixotic and the Bronze Arm is strong. Lucky Ball could actually be good if we start swinging first. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I think I just ball down, honestly. Like Quixotic. I mean, Pincer Scarab is very scary, but I need to start dumping cards out of my hands. And maybe after Bronze Arm, I can play both of my 2s. Who knows? Or this. This is also quite scary. 0 cards in hand. He's just going for it. Okay. Man. This deck is fun. 0 cards in hand. I kind of don't really care about the Bark Whip right now. Like, I can't do anything about it, but I can play Ganta and mana, play Quixotic from my hand. Ugh, I don't really want to do that. I don't really need to... I could use Wave this game later. I'm really trying to make sure I can play 2 creatures next turn. And if I rely on Bronze Arm Tribe, I could get multi-bricked, and that would be very sad for me. But I think I have to kind of do it that way, because Ganta requires fire mana, and I only have 1 Searing Wave in hand, and I have to play another Quixotic, because he can attack over this Quixotic this turn. So yeah, I mean... it's just gonna have to be like this, right? Oh, the bright side, he's got 0 cards in hand. I spoke too soon. He has more than 0 cards in hand. That works. That works. We can just put Bronze Arm down and play double 2, and I think I'm okay with that because next turn I don't have any reason to be at 6 mana. I think this is the safe way to do it. And then our pig will be at 7,000 power attacking over the Bark Whip. Lucky Ball will break. If he plays creatures he can't trade over this, then I can either wave for a lot of value, which I might have to do, or figure something else out, and I'll still have 1 shield left after all of the exchanges of cards are made. I think I'm okay with it. There's a Scarab and the Torkon. How big is this? 9,000. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a bummer. I think I can start going aggressive, though, honestly. I don't even think I even need to play mana this turn, but I kind of want to just to potentially be able to like top deck Jigalzor next turn and get that added insurance. But everything is bigger than all of his other creatures. I mean, Searing Wave is a play, but Searing Wave destroys one of my shields, so if I hit Torkon by attacking this turn, Pinsir Scarab double breaks, then I die. Actually, it doesn't, because I will be down a card in hand, so that's a thought too. That is a thought. I was thinking Spiral Gate in a 2 and just start smacking, which I still like more, I think. I mean, I could just play the Bronze Arm instead of the Quixotic. Well, I need something else to help me trade next turn. I might actually. Okay, let's start swinging, I think. Torkon is pretty scary. I mean, one of his cards is Pinsir Scarab, so the odds that he would get Bait plus Bark Whip are pretty low. This is kind of a funny game. Pinsir down. Oh, please don't have drawn lethal. I mean, Pinsir's not very good now with my 1-card hand. Fish my Ganta. And now my Quixotics are too big to trade into. My army of Quixotics. Not attacking? Okay, yeah, we just don't play mana and we wave. And we probably just win the game immediately. And then we just hope our army of Quixotic Hero Swine Snouts get in there and win the game, but it looks like this might be a shield trigger. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Solid win. All right, we are now 6-0 in IDC31. You love to see it. Things are going better than I had expected, better than I hoped, about as well as they could be. 12-2 in games. Pretty ridiculous record. Obviously, we've gotten pretty lucky. We've drawn our curve. Pretty decent matchups, I would say. I think we're playing pretty tight, so I'm really excited for top 8. Gonna keep trying to play well. I think it will be a group stage type of thing. The top 8's broken up into 2 groups of 4, basically, and those groups play matches against everyone else in the group, and that determines who makes the top 4, and then top 4 and top 2 will be single elimination as usual, so stay tuned. The first of the top 8 group stage matches will be coming soon. Thanks for watching.